Each and every one of us, regardless of the career that we choose, whether we're working for a company or we're entrepreneurs out on our own, need to understand one thing is that we're always in sales. We're always in a place of persuading someone or enrolling someone to our point of view, to our product, to our service. But one of the things that I've learned after almost 3 decades as an entrepreneur is it's not about closing the sale. It's about connecting with the individual. Hi everyone, Chris NATZKE here with Black Belt Leadership Speaking and Coaching with your Mind of a Champion tip of the week. You know, I've had the blessing of being an entrepreneur for almost 30 years. I started out my career right out of college with the #1 consumer products company in the country, and which gave me tremendous amounts of training, an amazing experience, and I'm so glad that I was able to have that experience. However, what I realized when I went off on my own, even though it was incredibly exhilarating and exciting time in my life, it was also the one that was the most petrifying, the most fear that came, because I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it. And the other thing that I realized is that it's probably, as an entrepreneur, is one of the greatest personal development programs you could ever have. Because there's no place to hide. You're the one that's making it happen. And all the fears that you might have about anything are the things that come right in front of your face. Now, the other thing I realized very quickly when I opened up my martial arts studio in 1995, after spending 10 years with that consumer products company, is that if I, in the old world, didn't make a sale in shampoo or deodorant, and I got another chance at it, and I usually got paid, and I would get paid every month if I didn't make that sale. But in my martial arts studio, if I was sitting across the mother of a 9-year-old and they didn't enroll in my program, I wasn't getting paid for that interaction. So there's a little bit of pressure that goes along with that. Well, one of the great lessons I had is when a mom came in. She was a single mom of a 10-year-old named Erin. And we were going through the preliminary discussion of why she had brought her son in and what benefits she wanted to gain from the martial arts. And one of the things she made quite clear to me is that she wasn't going to enroll her son permanently in my program that day, that she had a full intention of going out and visiting other martial arts schools before they made their choice. And I thought that was great. In fact, I even gave her some tips as to when she went to these other schools, what she could be looking for. But one of the things that I did that was almost unconscious at this point, because I'd done with so many people, is after talking about the basics of our program, I asked her a simple question. I said, "Tell me about your son. Is he shy or is he outgoing?" Well, as soon as I had that discussion and I asked that question with her, the conversation shifted. She began to relax and she began to open up. She still now, though, held to her statement that she was going to check out other schools, and I thought that was fine. Well, about 2 weeks later, as I came to the school, there was Erin's mom along with her son getting ready to enroll in our program. And so, of course, I welcomed her in and we sat at the enrollment table and I was filling out the paperwork. And during the course of that, she looked at me and smiled and she said, are you interested as to why we came back? And I said, as a matter of fact, I was going to ask you that same question. She said, let me tell you why we came back. The reason we came back to enroll in your school is we went and visited a number of your competitors, but you're the only one that asked me about my son. Everyone else told us about all the features of their program, about how many degrees of black belt they had and how many tournament wins they had. But you said, tell me a little bit about your son. Is he shy or is he outgoing? Now, I always remembered that because what it said to me is you can have the best sales program, you can have the best business, you can have the best of whatever, but if you're not connecting with someone and helping them understand that you care and that you're truly interested in them, the chances of enrolling someone in one of your programs in your business or quote unquote making the sale is probably going to be quite slim. And when you do that, what you do is you move from selling someone to serving someone. And so I just wanted to share this with you today because it just came into my mind that of all of the people that I've had the honor of serving through my martial arts schools and now in my coaching and in my speaking, is that one of the things that I've always attempted to do from that point on is to really understand what their needs are, to connect with the people that we want to serve. So here's my challenge for you in the next week. Regardless of what your profession is, regardless of whether you own your own business or if you're working in a corporate environment with someone else, think about this. It's not about closing, it's about connecting. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as share this with anyone you think would have some benefit. And so I so enjoy you spending some time with me today, and I just want to say thank you, and hopefully I've been able to serve you as well. So this has been Chris NATZKE with Black Belt Leadership Speaking and Coaching, and we'll see you next time on the Mind of a Champion Tip of the Week.